Well, it's still very hard and painful for Arsenal fans over the humiliation they got yesterday at Etihad. But Mikel Arteta is a manager who is really strong enough and has gone ahead and really thrown in or dropped pointers after the 4-1 loss to City at Etihad. Welcome to this channel. How are you guys and where you're watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a day. Rokani is my name. Now, we all know what happened to Arsenal. They conceded 4 goals and then Rob Holding pulled one back, Erling Haaland breaking the record of the 38 goal mark of all the players in the Premier League. I'm preparing that story to come in through for, but I think most of you would like to know, how is Mikel Arteta reacting to this loss? What does he have to really point out onto what really led to Arsenal really being beaten? And this is why we come here. Even Aaron Ramsdale has gone ahead and really thrown into what we call a very huge notice or hint about the loss that Arsenal went ahead to really get at the Etihad. Now, Arteta has said the analysis is clear. The better team won the game. They are probably at their best, especially in the first half. We were nowhere near our level. When that happens, the gap becomes too big, and in the first 30 minutes, we didn't do all the basic things that you have to do against an exceptional team in terms of competing, winning duels, and understanding what the game requires. We got punished, and we could have been punished even more. That's what Mikel Arteta has gone ahead and really said, that we got punished and we could have been punished more. And when a manager says that, it shows you that his team really let him down. And one of the things that was hidden into that reaction was that this is unacceptable at Arsenal and it's unforgivable. I brought his story yesterday that Mikel Arteta promises to kill his players if at all they really show fear against Man City. And I told you, he never meant that he's going to kill these people, like get a knife or a gun and shoot at them. No. What he meant was that he was going to make a shake-up at the Arsenal. And I think that shake-up is coming in very, very soon. Because when you look at teams like Arsenal and the season they've had, you wouldn't accept that was the performance Arsenal was going to put up. You know, even others, they knew that maybe City would go ahead and really edge. As I told you, my prediction was City 40% win, Arsenal 30% win, and a draw at 30% too. I never expected Arsenal to come up and really crumble. Arsenal players down tools. That's what their manager was really saying, that in the first 30 minutes of the game, they are not winning duels, you know, that is it bad. Because, if you're playing against Man City, we know the template, we know the blueprint that teams have gone ahead to beat Man City use. You have to really make it compact in the midfield, because that's where Man City plays from, and you need to make it hard for them to play that ball. You need to run a lot. But Arsenal players, when I watched the 4th goal that came in through, oh my God, that goal of Erling Haaland, the way Partey couldn't even run. By the way, I'm going to do a very long video about Thomas Partey, because for the previous 4-5 games, I've been complaining about Partey, and there is a clique of followers or viewers of this channel coming on and say, Rokani, you're having an agenda on Thomas Partey, you're having an agenda on Bukayo Saka. Now, these are kind of games that are supposed to announce yourself that you are the best player in the world or the next big thing. I've seen players announce themselves. I saw Wayne Rooney announcing himself in such games, single-handedly winning these Manchester derbies. Thierry Henry at Arsenal, I saw him do it. Samir Nasri, remember that game he scored a brace against Manchester United? That is what we call announcing yourself at the top level. Every time performing at the top level, trust me, the world will notice your efforts and they will never all go in vain. Then I saw Emmanuel Adebayor, announcing himself on such occasions, scoring winners against Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham Hotspur, and very many other huge teams, And I remember an Arsenal player known as Eduardo da Silva, Cesc Fabregas, which other player? Arsenal has gotten some good players, that have gotten that have gone ahead to announce themselves on bigger matches and big occasions. And this time round, there are a lot of question marks onto whether Arsenal is really going to get back or not, because this season Arsenal had never gone 4 games without getting a win. The longest they had gone is 2 games, losing to Everton, drawing with Everton, and I think they drew with Brentford. Those were the last 3 games Arsenal went without a win. But Arsenal have gone 4 games without a win. So it's really very bad. And all of those games that they're going ahead to sit with, they really not collected points. They dominated some of them. Southampton, West Ham, Liverpool, for some 60 minutes they dominated it. But they failed to really collect those points. And I think it really hurts. It really hurts that a team like Arsenal is really crumbling to this level, and its manager is seeing that his team is on the knees and he cannot really help himself. There are certain times where you cannot enter the brains of your players, because yesterday it was all about a mental defeat. Whatever Arsenal put on the field of play was a proof that they came into this game when their minds were already down. No player raised up to the occasion yesterday apart from Aaron Ramsdale, who really kept them from being annihilated, from conceding close to 10 goals, because Ramsdale really saved close to 5 shots that were really on target, and most of them were like 1v1. So it shows you how good the player was on the occasion. Now, Arteta has also gone ahead to address what failed his players to do the basics versus Man City. Said, I prefer to keep that with my players. They were better in every department. They were more aggressive. They kept the ball better. They won every single duel. We have them in the corners, and from there into passes. They were in front of our goal. We conceded from a set play and from a throw-in against us too easily. They deserve to win the game because they were even better. So, Arteta has gone ahead to concede defeat, But, as you concede defeat against Man City, there are some basics that Arteta has not come out to really reveal to us on what they really did on the night. And to me, it comes all out in a very, very, very specific way and manner that if you are to win the league, there are certain things you need to do right. And amongst some of the things you're supposed to do right are not conceding easily. In my match preview of Man City versus Arsenal, I put a lot of emphasis onto how Arsenal is going to keep it tight at the back. This game or result was going to depend on how Arsenal could really stop City from scoring. Arsenal made it easy for City to score because there is no goal that City scored against Arsenal that required a lot of brains. No. It was all about Arsenal capitulating and downing tools. Yet, when you are in for a title battle, knowing that if at all we beat City, we are going to go some good points ahead of them again, you expected the players to really put their bodies on the line. But they couldn't. So, I think even if Arteta doesn't come out to really cut out videos and really give them to these players of Arsenal, inside themselves, they're really feeling the shame and they know what they did. And they are playing Chelsea on Tuesday. They're having close to a week of rest and they are playing Chelsea on Tuesday next week. So they need to raise up to the occasion and bring on their A game, because if they don't collect their act and put it together, then they'll find themselves annihilated again by Chelsea. And Chelsea is not going to be an easy side because they've gone 5 games with Frank Lampard, no win, and this is the right game for them to rise up to the occasion and obviously come here and really haunt a team known as Arsenal at Emirates. So Arteta needs to do the needful. His players were outclassed. Man City just showed us that they're the best team in the Premier League and how it's hard to win the Premier League with Man City. Liverpool has gone head-to-head in the last 4 times with them, and out of those 4 times, Liverpool has only managed to make City drop the trophy once, and that was I think it was the COVID time, 2019, 2020. But as it stands, City are really unstoppable, and they've gone ahead to pick up form in a very best time of the season, because, as I told you, a team that can come out and really collect itself in March, April and May, they can be in the title race. You saw it with Manchester United. You know, when United went and really won very many games from the World Cup, United was close. It was close. But because United lost to Liverpool, lost to Newcastle, drew with Crystal Palace, drew with Southampton, that really put us in a situation of really getting out of the trophy. But if at all United had really gone ahead to keep on the pace, trust me, United would have been in the title race till now. So it shows you how March, April and May are really important. You don't have to crumble. Now, to me, who was the man of the match for Arsenal on the day? That is Aaron Ramsdale. Has gone ahead and said the following. The immediate reaction coming off the pitch is disappointment. We came here to win the game and we haven't managed to do that. We haven't played 9 months of the Premier League football to be in this position to mourn or give up. We are not going to do that. If something is going to happen, it's going to be in our league. So we've got to be there to pounce. If anything happens, nothing changes for us. We will go through everything as we always do and learn from our mistakes individually and collectively. Unfortunately, tonight we haven't been able to do what we came to achieve. That is Aaron Ramsdale. So I really like his message that he has gone ahead to pass on to his fellow players, because at this time you really understand that it's really intense. It's really intense and very hard for players of Arsenal. And the big question is, will Arsenal raise back? That's it. Maybe with the pressure off themselves, they can win the remaining 5 games and obviously collect, because they're having 75 points, they can collect 15 and obviously hit a 90. That's it. So, according to me, it's not something easy for Arsenal players, because they're into a situation that they have not been in for a very long time. And I think this is where winning becomes hard. You might be one of those people that really wants to win and lift a trophy, but are your players ready to take on the big step of really winning? That's it. Are your players ready to take on that big step of really winning? So, as it stands for me, it's obviously something important for Arsenal to be addressed. That they came to achieve a win, they got a loss, but how far are they going to collect themselves and get back to the question? Because Aaron Ramsdale played his part in the game of Liverpool and they failed to really kill off the game. The same applies to Man City. He kept them in the game for so long, because in the first 15 minutes, it would have gone ugly for Arsenal, because this team of City had close to 4-5 shots on target and only one had crossed the line. And guess who had stopped the others to go through? It was Aaron Ramsdale. He put in such a scintillating performance that all of us saw on the day, and it was really looking great for a side known as Arsenal. So guys, your thoughts onto that are welcome in the comment section below. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is always my name, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. What do you think about Arteta dropping pointers about the City loss, and Ramsdale feeling very disappointed after that 4-1 annihilation at the Etihad? Guys, bye-bye. I'm going to the United Matters channel. You can find me there as we do what we call the match build-up of United being hosted by Tottenham Hotspur at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm out for now. See you later.